Hi guys, it's Lunar here, welcome back to another Skyrim console mod video. It's been a couple of days since my last video. First I want to apologise for the lack of uploads lately. I guess I really haven't been motivated to make Skyrim videos. But I think for a while I'm only going to upload one video per day and focus some time on other stuff that I'm excited about, like Horizon Zero Dawn for example, which I will be playing this week. I said to you guys I wasn't going to focus on games and guides on my channel, but to be honest I enjoyed doing them too much to stop making them, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And also I'm planning to make some videos for Destiny 2, which I will be covering later this year, so expect Destiny videos as well. Anyway guys, back to Skyrim, and there have been quite a few mods out in the past couple of days, mostly armors, so that's going to be the main focus of today's videos, but that's okay, I love armor mods. Anyway guys, we can just jump into our first mod. First up, we have Whirlwind Sprint. This mod now does area effect damage to enemies when shouted. Enemies might also have a darkness effect, but by the time you've dashed through them, you might not notice it. Simulates when you pass through enemies, they take damage because of it as well, making Whirlwind Sprint much more valuable than just a way of getting around. There is however an exploit of course. Bethesda did not program a line-based area attack, so the author did his best to make it the area line of sight only. Even if you do choose to exploit this, the cooldowns for Whirlwind Sprint remain 20, 25 and 35. So for Shout 1, 30 area damage, 60 damage in small line of foes, let's say a small bridge. Shout 2, 90 area, 60 damage on average line of foes, medium-sized bridge. And Shout 3, so when you use all three words of Shout, 110 area size for 60 damage, and a very big line of enemies will take damage. So overall, a cool mod that gives Whirlwind Sprint an actual attack damage now. Next up guys, we have another mod called Athletic Combat, realistic movement and dodging. This mod seeks to make combat in-game better and more realistic. In the vanilla game, the NPCs in combat will spin around like a ballerina and hit you really quickly. In contrast, with rotational restrictions when you execute an attack, you must aim your target beforehand or you will miss, especially if you're using two-handed weapons. So here are some features to help with this kind of thing in-game and improve upon them. You now get faster sprinting. You get different forward runs, sidestep and backward run speeds with relatively increased agility when using one-handed weapons and bows. Slower movement while blocking or casting spells, and finally rotational restrictions while attacking to permit dodging. So this mod tries to make attacking in-game better, and I definitely feel the improvement when I used it. Okay guys, so our next mod is like one of 5 armors I think we'll be looking at today. The armor is called the Mercenary Armor and it's craftable at the forge under the iron section for simple materials like leather and steel. The armor however is far better than iron, it's actually of Daedric quality and comes with all the different armor pieces, the chest piece, boots, gauntlets, helmet and shield. It also comes with a craftable weapon which is a longsword, which isn't too long as it's only a one-handed sword, but it's still called a longsword. That sword is also Daedric in quality. All the pieces are cool looking and can be refined and enchanted if you want to, so overall a really nice and easy to get armor mod that looks cool on your character, and I definitely like the way it looks on my character as well. Our next mod is another armor mod, and this mod is a remaster of the Nightingale armor, and it makes it look much better looking I have to say. The armor is called the Nightingale Prime Armor, and it's an HD texture armor that comes with armor, boots, cowl and cape, and gloves as well in both enchanted and non-enchanted versions. The armor has the same armor rating as regular Nightingale armor, and it can be improved and enchanted as well, if you're using the non-enchanted version. The enchanted versions obviously can't be enchanted again because they have these following enchantments on them. The armor enchantment has increased stamina by 40, and 50 increased to fire and frost resistances. Boots have muffled movement, but they also have 35% increase to sneak. The cape and cowl have 35% poison resistance and 25% increase to illusion magic, and the gloves make lockpicking 25% easier, one-handed attacks 25% stronger, and unarmed strikes have a plus 35 damage to them. If you're looking for the armors, they are found in the chest at the Thieves Guild Sanctuary entrance, or you can craft them using regular Nightingale armor at the forge. Our next mod is a new race mod for those of you who wish to play as a Klingon race. The mod allows you to play as a male or female Klingon. In terms of abilities, well, you're good at destruction, restoration, block, one-handed, and archery. In terms of effects and resistances, well, you're essentially a red guard, so all the abilities and stats are pretty similar to red guards, like a resistance to poison, but you do have a unique ability called Klingon Grip, which uses Khajiit claws to do 15 points of damage with unarmed attacks. I don't think there's really anything else to know about this mod. It makes you look more like a Klingon. It's not the most comprehensive mod, but it's still an interesting one to try out if you want to be a Klingon in-game. Our final mod is called the Berserk Armor, our third armor mod. In order to get the armor and weapon, you have to kill and defeat Zod, a new enemy NPC, in order to claim this armor. Once you do defeat him, and he's really big, you can loot his body for the Berserk Wolf Boots, Berserk Wolf Cuirass, Berserk Wolf Gloves, Berserk Wolf Helmet, Berserk Wolf Cape, and a Dragon Slayer two-handed weapon. In terms of damage and damage resistances, well, the armor is very powerful at twice the resistance as Daedric armor, so very overpowered, and the weapon is like 5 times the power of Daedric Greatsword, so you can kill everything in one hit with that one. You can refine and enchant this stuff if you want to as well. So as you probably guessed, this armor is from the game Berserk, including the sword as well. So if you thought this was an awesome armor, or you just really like the game, then definitely check out this mod. Well guys, there we have it, 6 awesome mods for you to download and try out if you like the look of them in the video. As always, if you enjoyed, like, comment and subscribe. I'll be back again later today with another video and loads more armor mods. Until then though guys, stay awesome, and I will see you all next time.